Yeah, call to order you are, call to order. Call to order you are, call to order. Call to order you are, call to order. Call to order, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, all just soldiers, Fire Pon Rome is burning with Lady J on your reggae radio dial. This is Marcus I, forward to the basics.
Yes, greetings and blessings, reggae people. My name is Lady J, and this is the Fire Pon Rome radio show on 91.9 FM KCSB radio in Santa Barbara, California. And yes, it's now time for some good musical vibes tonight. And of course, we play you nothing but reggae, dancehall, and dub music from 7 to 8 p.m. So just relax and, just hold a musical moment with us and some good vibes. And, definitely stay tuned in to 91.9 FM radio dial if you're on the California Central Coast, or you want to definitely log on to kcsb.org on our live stream online. You have options. So much good music, so much classic, so much new music, and even some special guests tonight. So definitely stay tuned in. You're actually hearing Bob Marley, Rastaman chant Naya Bengi on Tough Gong. And don't forget that the Marley Brothers, they have a legacy tour that starts in the fall, and all the dates are in the U.S. And of course, they're coming to California as well. And you'll be able to see Ziggy Marley, Stephen Marley, Kamani Marley, Damian Marley, all on stage as they, celebrate the music of their dad, Robert Nesta Marley. And the whole tour lineup, it can be found on Instagram, Marley Brothers. Again, Marley Brothers on Instagram, all right? Now, of course, today we're celebrating the Earth Strong and the legacy for sure of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. So let's hear our favorite musical icon sing Old Marcus Garvey. Here's Burning Spear. You're tuned into 91.9 FM KCSB Radio. Lady J.
No one remember old Marcus Garvey. No one remember old Marcus Garvey. No one remember old Marcus Garvey. No one remember him. No one. Talking about Paul They've been talking about William Gardner. Washington Manley, including Bustamante. No one remember old Marcus Garvey. No one remember old Marcus Garvey. Fine style. John the Baptist, Edward Cutter. We get away into Osasa. Stephen disciples of the world, Lord, believe me, yes, there's done it today. No one remember old Marcus Garvey. No one remember old Marcus Garvey.
Yes, Burning Spear says, no one remember old Marcus Garvey, but we certainly do. Again, we're celebrating the Earth Strong today of Marcus Mosiah Garvey because he's a national hero of Jamaica, and definitely we remember that he's an advocate for the unification of Africa. This is Burning Spear, Old Marcus Garvey, and it came from the 1975 Marcus Garvey album released on Island Records. So we love this song. It's such a classic song coming from Burning Spear, and he's also on tour as well. We're going to hear more classic music, this time from the one and only Don Carlos. We love you. Yes, I'm moving on, creation. So I come to warn the nation. Yeah, it's Rastaman's redemption. What a lovely, lovely vibration when we all can sing our song. Ababa tonight, we love you. Ababa tonight, we love you. Yeah, we are gonna chant and ya bring it around. Jacho, we are gonna chant and ya bring it around. Jacho, yeah, sing it. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Yeah, that I come from Bush Rock with this garment dipped in blood. So wicked you've got to respect your love. I come to warn the nation, tell it to the now generation. Ababa tonight, we love you.
Yeah, man, bless up. Yeah, man, I'm on Don Carlos says, sure. You're listening to Lady J and 91.9 KCSB. Yes, FM. Bless. Check it out, real cool. Seeing roots. Yes, I. Whoa, whoa. Yes. Check out Lady J, yeah, man.
Yes, Don Carlos sings Ababa Janai, We Love You. This is coming from his 1983 Spread Out album on Burning Sounds label. And remember, Don Carlos is performing tonight. He is one of the co-headliners for the Reggae on the Mountain that has made its return back to Topanga Canyon. It's tonight. The main headliner is still Pulse, and of course Don Carlos. You also have Marlon Asher on the lineup, Empress Akua and Quinto Soul, and so many more. Remember reggaeonthemountain.com. This is happening today, so we love Don Carlos. Up next, Still Pulse.
Rally round the red, gold, black and green.
Rally round the flag, rally round the red, gold, black and green. Some Marcus say, yeah, still pulses on 91.9 FM.
You're tuned into 91.9 FM KCSB Radio in Santa Barbara with Lady J. And of course, we're still listening to the classic song by Still Pulse called Worth His Weight, which is also known as Rally Round. And it was originally released in 1982 on Still Pulse's fourth album called True Democracy, which is, such a pivotal album amongst reggae classics. And here to talk about everything Still Pulse, none other than the lead singer and guitarist of Still Pulse himself, David Hines, also known as David Dredd. Greetings and love, David.
How you doing, Jamie?
I'm so happy to have you. I mean, again, on KCSB, we've talked before, and when we last spoke a couple years back, you were promoting the Grammy-nominated album called Mass Manipulation, and right now you're on tour, the 2024 North American Tour, which is going coast to coast. This weekend, Still Pulse will be at the Reggae on the Mountain Festival in Topanga Canyon on Saturday, August 17th. At the Topanga Canyon Community Club with artists like Don Carlos and Marlon Asher and Empress Akua and Quinto Soul. And of course, headlining this event is none other than Still Pulse. Now, David, talk about the tour and how it's been going, because I know that some of the venues have been sold out.
The tour's been going a treat. I mean, we broke off a few days ago to go to England to do one of those festival settings with Damon Marley and Abaka Pyramid and Roman Vego. So we're back here in the US now. We did a private venue in a place called Crested Butte in Colorado. Somewhere completely off the radar. And now we're here in San Jose.
Well, I mentioned the Mass Manipulation album, which was Grammy nominated, and really and truly Still Pulse is already, Grammy winning reggae band. And I want you to talk about which album actually won the Grammy.
The one that actually won the Grammy was the second album that we did with Elektra Records called Babylon the Bandit. But in all honesty, we thought we were going to win it with Prices, which was the one that really got, the Americans going, full swing as far as the energy level and the appreciation of the that particular album. But it was like, it wasn't to be. So it was the second album. And sometimes when I listen back and think about it, it seemed as if it was the second album was given the Grammy Awards to make up for the first one. So that's the way it is. We still give thanks that we managed to clinch one of those iconic type of awards. So yes, it was Babylon the Bandit.
And now we're hearing a newer song that was recently released by Still Pulse. It was released the first week of August, actually. It's called Respect. Tell us how this tribute to the South African reggae music icon Lucky Dube came about. How did that come about?
Well, to begin with, in the 90s, we actually toured with Lucky Dube on a Spirit of Unity tour, which was like a Sunsplash type of a tour that was going across the United States back in the day, that was orchestrated by Reggae on the River and also Reggae Sunsplash. So they both sort of aligned themselves. So we managed to do a tour with Lucky Dube at that time. And you would fast forward, and by 2007, he got murdered in South Africa, where we were actually in Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast at that time when we heard the news. So we fast forward again, and we sort of remember the efforts of this individual as an African artist producing reggae music. And, on the 3rd of August, 2024 was his 60th birthday. So we thought it was something that we could do to honor him. And we put that song out in time for celebrating his birthday.
Well, what I really like about this song is that Lucky Dube used reggae music to promote, racial equality through his music, especially as it relates to South African apartheid at that time. And
right.
What Still Pulse does is the same exact thing. It uses reggae music to send out, messages of peace and justice and global issues around the world, right?
That's right.
And in fact, you have another song called Solidarity. It's on the Hearticle Love label. And what you say, David, is that we need solidarity. Talk about this song released at the start of 2024.
Well, this song actually, there's a period of time when I'm not on tour where I sort of collaborate with certain producers and certain types of sound system entities across Europe. And Hearticle is a label that has also a sound system in France. So they asked me to, every now and again, they keep coming with tracks that have original backings, and asked me to, write a song and voice it. And this is what I did. And before you know, it's out there doing what it does. around the sound system world. So I sort of respect the sound system world. They've managed to keep Still Pulse alive. We grew up in the sound system type of things in England, and to know that it's spread across Europe now, and where sound systems from Europe are actually asking Still Pulse to keep producing songs that they can continue playing it on their systems. So that's what that's about, really. And there's been so many others that I've done with different sounds, guys. But Particle has been the one that keeps coming back. So there you go. I forgot all about that song, Jamie, until you mentioned it.
Wow. It's been about 50 years since Still Pulse released the first studio album in 1978. That was Handsworth Revolution. And I know that Still Pulse was formed in Handsworth area of Birmingham. But talk to us why the album itself was named Handsworth Revolution.
Well, Handsworth is actually the town and the district of Birmingham that we came from. And it was a town that was sort of populated for a good portion by the Caribbean people, but most in particular those from Jamaica. But during that time, it was like hardship. It was like us trying to battle being the first blacks born in Britain from the migrants that came from Jamaica after World War II. So we saw what was going on as far as the relationship that the black community had with the police force, the unemployment line, the educational system that was going on throughout England at the time. And we know and we recognize that if nothing was done about the situation that we were living in, and the conditions and the racism that was perpetuated from time to time, that there was only going to be a matter of time before some kind of a revolution or a riot or some kind of uprising was going to take place. And we predicted it, wrote the song in 76, recorded in 78, and within 3 years, it was literally what we predicted. A whole riot that took place all across Britain, starting in Bristol. The flames start, igniting itself in Manchester, Birmingham, London, and you name it, Liverpool. All these areas started to go up in flames because of the things we predicted on that particular album.
Now, what I know about Still Pulse is that you always have your finger on the pulse. And I think that song and that album was just an example of that.
Yeah, I would say so too. But we went on and we did songs that were quite strong within the album itself, like Soldiers, Ku Klux Klan, Prodigal Son, Sound Check, all these kind of songs, Prediction. All these songs had some serious messages behind them. And
right.
within a month of releasing that album, we were on a tour with Bob Marley and the Wailers across Europe.
Yeah.
So everything was just falling into place, and it was in so many ways like a divine intervention. We were rolling, and the world was rolling with us.
Now, David, about 3 weeks ago, KCSB Radio spoke with Jim Brown, one of the original members of UB40 on KCSB, and we all know UB40 was also formed in Birmingham, England, maybe around the same time as Still Pulse. So they're actually on their Red Wine tour, promoting their album called UB45.
Okay.
For 45 years in the business. And I saw, some notable artists like Grammy winner Kabaka Pyramid posting video messages of congrats for the UB40's, UB45 album. And then I saw you and your message, and it was such a heartfelt message. You said that, that UB40 took determination to get where they are. And I feel like as one of your peers in the reggae business, it took a lot. And I want you to talk about the fortitude and patience that was needed to, be legendary band like UB40 or even Still Pulse.
All right. Well, let's go over to the conditions that was happening in England at that time. Reggae was not a popular commodity on British radio stations, which was really governed by the BBC, which was a major network in regards to audio and visual communication, because there was a TV station as well. And none of these programs were really accommodating reggae, giving it its just desserts, if it's what I'm saying. And over time, we decided to get ourselves exposed during the punk rock period, where the punk rock acts decided to take on reggae as opening acts because they were taking on anything that the system was rejecting. And because reggae was rejected pretty much by the media within Britain itself, the punk rockers decided to take us on board. So this is how we got our foot into the door. So we went on tour in places like United States in about the 1980s. And when we came back, there was bands like UB40 that sprung up, where they, as an act, decided to take the music that we had in the black communities and started to cover these songs and make them happen to the white populace throughout Britain.
Yeah.
So that's how they came to recognition. Now, it was hard work because the music itself was not getting the recognition, but we managed to, like I said, we broke through, opening for Bob Marley and the Wailers, opening for bands like the Stranglers, Injury and the Blockheads, ATC, and a lot of rock and roll acts that was happening in England at that time. This is why I'm saying it was an easy ride, because like the media was not publicizing the music in the way it should have. And, you know, as a result, a lot of the black community entities and individuals started to launch illegal radio stations to continue playing the music. That's what I'm saying. And so this is how acts like Maxi Priest decided to open up and break loose, because it was the black communities playing radio stations that were completely, absolutely illegal. You know, the equipment was found, confiscated, people were arrested or heavily fined for tapping into the main radio waves and getting a piece of that airwave to produce and play reggae music. So this is where we talk, when we talk about determination, it was not only the bands, but the whole community and communities across Britain trying to make reggae happen by putting out these illegal pirate stations or anything they could do visually to make the music surface and, you know, get, like I said, people like Tipper Irie, Maccabees, and Maxi Priest, just to name a few, were acts that sort of evolved out of radio stations being illegitimate, but made them happen across black communities throughout Britain. I tip my hat to UB40 because it's not easy to keep a band together. You can clearly see the main singer, Ali Campbell, is no longer with them.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So they're going out there and trying to make themselves happen. And I tip my hat to them for them to be happening without their lead singer.
We're so grateful still that living legends like Still Pulse and even UB40 are still making music and still touring the world to sound these higher vibrations worldwide. And, you know, it's actually been like 43 years since Still Pulse first ever came to play in California at Whiskey A Go Go. And then you've been coming ever since. Ever since you've been coming. You're here now.
Jamie, you've been doing your homework. I'm telling you, Whiskey and Go Go was the place, for real. Yeah. That's right.
and so you're on this North American tour, and listen, we're so excited to have you at Reggae on the Mountain. This happening on Saturday, August 17th. It's at Topanga Canyon Community Club. Still Pulse is on the lineup headlining. Don Carlos, Marlon Asher, Empress Akua, Quinto Soul, Ja Faith, and many, many more. Log on to reggaeonthemountain.com and for all your details and information. And, you know, David Dredd, I'm so happy to have had, you know, you as the lead singer of Still Pulse and guitarist right here on KCSB, such a legendary voice of the reggae community. Thank you for joining 91.9 FM KCSB Radio.
Jamie, it couldn't happen. Performing in California at that reggae festival couldn't happen on a better day, because that happens to be Marcus Garvey's birthday as well. August 7th.
Absolutely.
All right.
So we'll be celebrating Marcus Garvey's Earth Strong on August 17th at Reggae on the Mountain with Still
There you go.
David, give thanks. I hope you have a wonderful dinner tonight, and thanks for just taking a moment to just speak with KCSB at this moment.
All right, God bless you.
All right, love, bless.
All right, honey.
Mr. DJ, dig the music, Mr. DJ, dig the music, Mr. DJ.
thank you, David Dredd of Steel Pulse, for joining KCSB tonight. Remember, they're on Reggae on the Mountain as headliners tonight, and Don Carlos is on that lineup as well. It's at the Topanga Canyon Community Center, and reggaeonthemountain.com is where all your detailed information is. And you're hearing the song Sound System. It's from their 1979 album called Tribute to the Martyrs, but they also re-released it in 1999 on Tough Gong for their album Living Legacy. So thank you, Steel Pulse, for being the Living Legacy. Also on the lineup for the Reggae on the Mountain is Empress Akua. Let's hear Empress Akua team up with legendary Fred Locks in their song Praise Jah.
Why do the Eden rain imagine vain things? False prophets and rulers take counsel against the king. But it's a battle they cannot win, cause they're filled up with sin. When Zion gates are open, they cannot come in.
It looks like the heathen, them rule the earth, robbing the people of what is really worth. But us is Zion, Zion has prevailed. The Lion of Judah has sentenced them to hell. Oh yeah.
Sabbatical, we give Isaac. Don't need no glasses to know who Jah is. Sabbatical, we give Isaac. Don't need no glasses to see who Jah is.
Praise Jah, praise Jah. Don't make me hell Jah, hell Jah.
Praise Jah and live.
Praise Jah, cause we know who Jah is.
Tell them Akua.
Praise Jah, hey, come make me hell Jah, hell Jah. We praise Jah, cause we know who Jah is.
Know who Jah is.
Greetings and blessed love. This is Empress Akua, always Irie, everything nice. And you're tuned into 91.9 FM KCSB Radio with my sister and queen, Lady J.
Yes, big up Empress Akua and Fred Locks as they are here to praise Jah. And remember, Empress Akua at the Reggae on the Mountain today alongside Steel Pulse and Don Carlos, and of course this next artist, Marlon Asher. Here's Marlon Asher and his newest song with Stress Nada called Never Blind.
Give thanks! Miss Marlon Asher alongside Stress Nada, representing Santa Cruz in California, 831 Central Coast area. Feel good music. Keep firm your vision and no stray from Jaman. The things we didn't even behind the churches, and when them want give you love, them think a division. Son your situation since you put your trust in man. Keep sacrificing, cause the future's the children. Poverty is your enemy, but surely no weapon. Man them know. Sometimes say Jaja all go come, and the fire we embrace become them injunction, and live him children way out of tribulation. As a righteous, Jaja bless my eyes open so I can see all the things they have done. And every time I stand up for righteousness, they frown. I say I can see them from afar. Righteousness open my eyes, and again, well I can see them from afar. Them brutality open up my eyes. Well again, I can see them from afar. Hey, don't we know who you are? Hey, again, I can see them from afar. Hey, we know who you are. Yo, this is Mr. Marlon Asher representing for 91.9 KCSB Radio. You don't know, hey,
Big up Lady J, you don't know how to love anywhere there. No.
Yes, Marlon Asher and Stress Nada says they can see from far. They're never blind. This is their newest song together called Never Blind on Nitro Enterprise. It was released again in 2024. You also heard Empress Akua and Fred Locks in their song called Praise Jah on Isa Charm Music. And of course, Steel Pulse, you heard from their Living Legacy album, the song called Sound System. All three of these bands and artists are on the Reggae on the Mountain tonight. Today, actually, August 17th. Remember, reggaeonthemountain.com, reggaeonthemountain.com. It is the Topanga Canyon Homecoming, including this next artist, Quinto Soul.
Vamos a sacar esos guasichus de nuestros barrios, sacar esos pelones de nuestros barrios. Y hoy construimos la cabaña, y hoy sembramos el maíz. Que no, mi gente antes de mí fueron esclavos de tu país. Ahora me ves como un infeliz. Muy bien te comes todo mi maíz. Vamos a sacar esos guasillos de nuestros barrios, sacar esos pelones de nuestros barrios.
Hey, what's up? This is Limon from Quinto Soul from East Los Angeles. Big up to Lady J, 91.9 FM, KCSB, Santa Barbara.
Big up all the Quinto Soul band members, and of course you're hearing their song called Crazy Bald Heads. It is the Bob Marley rendition of Crazy Bald Heads, and it's from their Barrio Roots album from 2013 on Quinto Soul Music. And remember, Quinto Soul, Don Carlos, Steel Pulse, Marlon Asher, they're all on Reggae on the Mountain today. New music from Isa's album called Deep Meds. Here's The Beginning of Time.
And I say only money when I think Selassie I Jah. Rastafari ruling reigns over all things. From the beginning of time, Jah been a show them signs. I listen, I see, he's the emperor. So speak, I know I shall conquer the beast. Oh gosh, to the fullest, the earth shall remember me.
Left if I make it burn candy. Great black Marcus prophesize it. Look to the east for Selassie up there. The west I go Paris so not on down there. Burn them out you gon' see. Earth rightful ruler go before we. Start up on the town of love and glory. Check it out, it is a long story.
From the beginning of time,
from the beginning, yeah.
Jah been a show them signs. I listen, I see, he's the emperor.
King of kings, yeah.
Never hear about I am the I am. Conquering lion. Carnal mind can't go as Zion. Put them in the fire, make them fire. No. Never hear about the Prince of Peace. Prince of North, South, West and East. And the same Prince, the champ of the beast. I listen to Selassie I speak. Alright then. Them a go like them no member Geneva. All of them did have to pack up and leave ya. Long time them are some old time deceiver. And them we have to get rid of
From the beginning of time.
Oh, you cook the foot on the wings of the morning and fly. There is no escape from King Selassie. Flying at the time as part of the sea. There is no escape from His Majesty. Yeah, well, this is the Prophet, otherwise known as Capleton, and you're listening to 91.9 FM KCSB. Kicking King Selassie, I live at every time. Judgment.
Yes, we love this song with Esau, Luton Fire, and Capleton. It's called Beginning of Time, and it's on Esau's newest album, released in 2024. It's called Deep Meds. We love it. It's on King Ivor Music and Loud City. Up next, new music from Kalanji.
Yo, forward for motivate the youth them panda one here now.
Young JT.
You see me? Cause something me see a go on pan we island. We can't control nothing together.
Wow. Youth man badness don't pay. Be careful and don't go astray. Youth man here where be the same. Love life and with life you know fi play. Youth man badness don't pay. Be careful and don't go astray. Youth man here where me they say. Love life and with life you know fi play.
Jamaica crime rate abnormal from with here. Me see it clear, say the youth them losing weight. Some a lock we in a jail house, no gone in a the grave. Life and no joking, who no hear no the alphabet when them talking about the K. Me rather chill for me black and smoke some herb with an AK. Dada. The youth them take up badness, gun themself for pre no college. Elevate your mind, also bro God make
youth man badness don't pay.
This is a Kalonji bless them, you know. Yes, this is a Kalonji bless them, you know. Well, that's righteousness of salvation, you know. KCSB, you know, 91.9 FM, you know, Lady J, you know, Santa Barbara, you know. Yes, Bongana, you have to chance relax because I don't know, Selassie is the Almighty. Yeah, Holy Emmanuel, I, Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari. Blessed love, we do give thanks.
Yes, we love this song. Young GT and Sizzla team up for this song, Badness Don't Pay. Produced by Young GT for Gifted and Talented Records, just released in July, so we love this. Up next, Pressure Bus Pipe and Rima.
Babylon City, I go burn down. The walls of iniquity, I go burn down. Man, you're not gonna make this fire turn down. Policeman, no give me no talk too much. Black people, you're gun down. Babylon City, I go burn down. All your laws and legislation, I go burn down. Wicked man, you could not make this fire turn down. Not even the mongrel where your peace can escape before sundown. Get rid of them, cause we not trust Babylon. Fire me a burn it, now go partial. No one, no for them go take counsel against the conquering lion. Still Rastafari and conquerable African. They plan to kill the mothers and the babies. Then introduce a crack from in the 80s. Hold back the cure for cancer, AIDS and all rabies. Long as I live, me now forget Dr. Sabi. Babylon City, I go burn down. The walls of iniquity, I go burn down. Wicked man, you're not gonna make this fire turn down. Policeman, no give me no talk too much. Black people, you're gun down. Babylon City, I go burn down. All your laws and legislation, I go burn down. Wicked man, you could not make this fire turn down. Not even the mongrel where your peace can escape before sundown.
They can't escape. Fire just a wait. Judgment time, Babylon disintegrate. Why in the streets, violence is saturate. Never take them billion, make it towards regenerate. Instead them invest in a space. While the people them a beg and live in a disgrace. Where water waste, it just a race. On the road them on a chase. The wicked on the rise, but all the youths them on the case.
Babylon City, I go burn down.
Well, what them a go?
Yes, Pressure Bus Pipe teaming up with Rima for this song called Bun Down, and it's on Pressure's Rebel with the Cause album, actually from 2019 on iGrade Records, but we still love this song today. New music with Warrior King and FABIO now.
Oh, wow. The FABIO is my deal with.
Reggae music is alive and well.
Reggae music, yeah.
That should be known read like a bell. Reggae music heals you and fills you with joy. Even the little girls and boys. When music hits, you feel no pain. Bob Marley said it, I'm saying it again. Sweet reggae music day or night. Big sound string up and the vibe is right. Pure niceness in the dance tonight. Every man to a woman, them a squeeze up tight. Big sound string up and the mood is right. Pure niceness in the dance hall tonight.
FABIO es mi nombre, los temas son un clon. El reggae me hace bien, sana mi corazón. Por este ritmo caribeño saben que todo doy. Como un virus esparcir esta música es mi misión. Pasan los años, me enamoro de este ritmo. Me siento libre, puedo ser yo mismo. Paso las horas escuchando el mismo disco. Mi vida sin reggae no sería lo mismo.
Sweet reggae music.
Bless up, this is Warrior King and you're tuned into 91.9 FM KCSB Radio with Lady J. Big up yourself, my goddess. This is Warrior King.
You're tuned into 91.9 FM KCSB Radio with Lady J, and we're hearing music from an artist who recently collaborated with Jamaican reggae singer Warrior King, and the song is called Reggae Kid that you're hearing right now, and it's a combination with Mexican reggae artist FABIO and of course with Warrior King. And here to talk about this song, Reggae Kid, and also his album, is the one who calls himself the Mexican. Greetings, FABIO.
Yeah, greetings, massive, and give thanks for your time, and the support the reggae music and spread the reggae music long time,
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to have you on KCSB Radio, and I'm so excited, just to have a moment of time with you, just to talk about everything that's going on with FABIO. And as I mentioned, we're listening to Reggae Kid right now, and it's your brand new song with Warrior King. And so I actually talked to Warrior King last week right here on KCSB Radio, and I asked him, FABIO, I said, how was it linking up with FABIO for this song? And I also asked him, I said, Warrior King, tell me about why the song is called Reggae Kid. And he said, Lady J, FABIO named the song Reggae Kid. And I said, okay, I got to talk to FABIO. And now that I have you on KCSB, FABIO, you have to tell me about how you came up with the name Reggae Kid for your song with Warrior King.
Well, Reggae Kid is a local joke between me and one band from Los Angeles, actually, Quinto Sol from East LA.
Quinto! Yeah. Limon and
Martin. Yeah.
Yes,
okay. Them call me Reggae Kid because they know me long time. So the first thing is that, the local joke with them and my nickname with a few people. And then I be in a reggae music from the kid, from my back in the day, like 8 years, I hear my first reggae song.
Wow.
Thanks for my dad, And reggae is like legacy. So I try to put legacy from my kids' days, I building my legacy from my kids' days, That's try to say that. It's our original word, reggae.
Yes.
Reggae Kid is our original concept about the song. And why with Warrior King? Because for me, Warrior King is one of my favorite artists. So when I link with him, I feel the vibes and everything and say, wow. King is really, really good artist and really good guy. It's a good song. The song was recorded in Top Gun, the video clip too. Actually, the special thing in the song and the video, of course, is when in Top Gun, right? The first thing is me with Warrior King, right?
Yes.
Second thing is Top Gun. And third thing, in the video, appearance my father.
Yes.
For the first time, my father come to me to Jamaica. Me in a reggae music, thanks my father. So this is a special song to me, really special song.
I love this. And I love that Reggae Kid is you building the legacy from since you were a kid. I love that. And the fact that you recorded it in Tough Gong makes it even more special. Now, Fabio, Reggae Kid is not the only new song you have out right now. I was listening to Valle de Peña with you and Little Lion Sound. It's actually one of your newest songs too. And I know that Valle de Peña means it's worth it. But tell me more about how you linked with Little Lion Sound for this song.
Well, my manager link Nico, and show my music, and Nico say, yeah, I want to record a song with you. Him send me the rhythm. In 2 hours, he have the song from me.
2 hours?
Quick, yeah. Because I try to learn about Jamaican, in a good way. I learn a good thing from Jamaican people. And I know when some producers send the rhythm, you have to record quick and
this
good.
is true. This is true. I'm happy that you chose Little Lion Sound, because they're actually, Fabio, they're one of the most followed sound systems these days. They're coming out of Switzerland, actually. And, some of the best artists go to Little Lion Sound in Switzerland and do some of the best dub plays. We have Sizzler, who's done a wonderful dub play. And of course, Queen Omega. Yes, and Capleton. And the newest one that I love so much is with Esau. So I think Little Lion Sound and this song, Valle de la Peña on Evidence Music, is just amazing. And I'm happy he sent it to you quick, because I know you recorded the song quick, right?
Yes, and the lyrics is a special lyrics too. Because Vale la Pena is good life, this life, no matter what, it's good be here in the earth, living the life, So, yeah, and it's a responsibility, because I know them have a big artist. So when him sent me the rhythm was produced too for Costa Rebel from Costa Rica. When them send me the rhythm, I sit down in a studio and I think, may have to do a hit, may have to do a banger, So I try to do a good lyrics with a good message, because I leave a legacy with a good lyrics and good message for the people, Right now the youths need a good music with a good lyrics, with a good message, So that's why I try to give that to the people. Not only a good flow and good style, no. I say something in my music, every time.
Yeah, it is good lyrics, it is good message, and it is a good musical flow. We love that. And also what I like about Fabio is that you have just no problem collaborating with other artists. We just talked about you collaborating with Warrior King. We just talked about you collaborating with Little Lion. But you know what I really like, Fabio? I really like the 2 songs you did with Egyptian, especially the song called Mion.
Yeah.
Carnival Gal is nice too, but Mion, I love that. Talk about working with Egyptian.
Well, it's 3 years ago. I've been in Jamaica. I went in Jamaica in a studio with the Basco Mexa studio. And I'm recording a song by myself. And then I see Egyptian come into the booth and say, who is this guy? And say, hey, I'm Fabio from Mexico, and blah, blah, blah. And him tell me, I want to record with you. And I'm say, what? With me? You with me? And him say, yeah, you're a good artist. And because really and truly, I never dreamed that, I'm go to Jamaica, enjoy the island and things, but I never dream record with them, with nobody. But him tell me, yeah, I want to do the song with you. I'm say, okay, maybe we can see you tomorrow. I'm say, no, right now. I say, what? Okay, and we build the Mion in 3 hours in the studio. Him sing the chorus and write my part when him recording, and the rest is his history, And Egyptian is one of my favorite artists too, Me have a lot of artists in my catalog, I want to do a song with Sizzla too.
Yeah.
And I want to do a song with Capleton, of course.
Of course.
But I have a lot of songs. Like I have a song with Lico Ari. The song was recording in Jamaica too, in Tough Gong too. Me have a song with Papa Michigan. Yeah, I try to respect the culture, I don't want to like keep Jamaican music and come to my country and do reggae music and don't give nothing back to Jamaica. Yeah, I try to go to Jamaica 1 or 2 times every year, and I try to learn everything. I like drive in Jamaica. I like cook the food. Actually, I have a ackee in my yard. The unique ackee in Mexico.
What?
Is in my yard. I like everything from Jamaica because this culture is a special. I don't know why, but this culture is special, and that's why I want to give respect to them. The foundation, the island, because this little island give a lot to the world.
And I love the fact that you're making sure that you respect the culture and even the foundation of the music. This is very important, FABIO. I love this. And my sister in Tough Like Iron, she's on tour right now, and I was with her in Oregon a couple of weeks ago. I was with her at the Reggae on the River in Humboldt, California last week, and also with her in Los Angeles at the Poom Poom Tuesday, where she performed with Kylie Madden on Sunset Boulevard this weekend. You also teamed up with her earlier this year for your song called Uncontrollables with Tough Like Iron on Fire Lion Music and Danger Zone Music Group. Talk about your song Uncontrollables with Tough Like Iron, which we're hearing right now, actually.
Yes, Uncontrolla is like we are rebel, Reggae artists every time have to be a rebel. So nobody can control her, Nobody can control my music. Nobody can control my mind. We're free. We want to be free in a real way, So basically, is that, and Tough Like Iron is a good artist. The video was shooting in Bob Marley Beach, actually, in Ball Bay, in Jamaica. I told you, I like show to my people the island and the different parts of the island, That's why I have a song called Jamaica. If you can see the video, you can see me go to a different side of the island. Portland, Dogantown, Kingston, Move, Ochi. So I want to, because in Mexico, it's not easy to go to Jamaica because it's expensive, right? So I want to show to my fans, this is Jamaica. The music that I do come from Jamaica, and nobody can control that, I want to be free, thanks to Jamaica, and thanks my father. Him teach me that. Nobody can control you. You have to be free, and you have to be responsible with that freedom.
And you've gone to Jamaica many, many times, not one time, not 2 times, multiple times. And I know that earlier this year you were in Jamaica for Bob Marley's birthday celebration at Emancipation Park in Kingston. And you chose to do a song called Drawback Card, which happens to be a Bob Marley song, but you did a rendition of that. And that's a very powerful song. Tell me why that's the song you chose to perform for Bob Marley's birthday celebration in Jamaica.
Yeah, this show for me is the number 1 show in my career. I was in a Songfest 2 times. I went in a Songfest 2 times to perform. Bad Card is because this song is the first song I heard from Bob Marley back in the days. This is my first reggae song me heard, actually. So when I go to the rehearsal, the promoter tell me, hey Fabio, you have to sing one Bob Marley song. And me never sing Bob Marley song. Never. And I say, wow, yeah, you can sing One Love or... But I'm saying, no, I want to sing Bad Card. And him say, really? And say, yeah. Because everybody will sing One Love and No Woman to Cry. And I want to sing the special song from Bob Marley, and that's it, Bad Card. And people excited. Well, I'm my skin again, like, the special moment in my life is this, Actually, this day before go up on stage, I go to, because I have a kidney disease, And in the morning, I'm go to the hemodialysis in Jamaica. After that, we went in Bobo Hill and then go to Pan Stage. So this day for me was a special day in my life, and the show massive. It's good,
Well, I love that you're getting a really good warm welcome from the Jamaican culture and the Jamaican people, and the fact that you were there to honor Bob Marley and sing a song that you've never sung before, that means a lot. And the fact that you even through your kidney disease went to get dialysis, go to Bobo Hill, and still performed the show, FABIO, that means that you had so much strength to, manage to do all of that in the day. And I just love that you have so much fight and perseverance. And we love that with you. And you have this link with Danger Zone Music Group. Talk about this relationship that you have with them, because I know a lot of your music comes off of Danger Zone Music Group. Tell me about your relationship with them.
Yes, one time I went in my house. I went in Jamaica and then back to my house. And I leave a few songs in the studio with Esco the Shocker, the producer, Bone Tequila producer, Sean Paul and them. And him called me and say, "Hey Fabio, one label want to talk with you." And where I'm saying, "Yeah, who?" Mr. Nine and Della. Della actually living in Los Angeles. And that's it. Just tell me, we interested in work with you. I love your music. I love your style. We surprised one Mexican can do reggae in that way. Because you sing in Spanish, but you still sound like Jamaican.
Yes.
And this is where, this is not regular.
Right.
And the most important thing them tell me, you can sing in Spanish and you can sing in Patois. And we sang. I'm still with them, and I have to say give thanks to them, Della, Mr. Nine, and Wally crew in a Danger Zone. Danger Zone is like my family, Actually, them have a big history in reggae and dancehall in Jamaica.
Right.
Big productions, big rhythms and big songs and big festivals and everything,
Well, I know that Danger Zone Music Group is the right label to be working with. A lot of your music is coming off of that label, and so we like that the production of your music is with Danger Zone. Now, you've said before that this music is special, that reggae music changed your life, and to me this is kind of a strong statement. I want you to tell me more about how reggae music has actually changed your life.
Back in the days, dancehall is my first excited with the music. No reggae, more dancehall from the 90s. Like Papa San, like Shabarangs, like Buju Bantan, like Red Rat, like Goofy, like that Bone Tequila, Vinnie Man. When I'm take the music in a professional and serious way, and I'm say music give me new dream in my life.
Yeah.
So that's why reggae music come to me to give me a new dream and new statement in the life, That's why reggae music do a lot to me. And reggae music bring me all over the world. Europe, America, Jamaica, South America, all over Mexico. And I like for reggae music. And reggae music life to me.
Well, I would certainly say with that story, reggae music certainly has changed your life. And you call yourself the Mexican, and that's because you are from Mexico. Are you in Guadalajara right now?
Yes, Guadalajara. Yes.
Now, let me tell you, I love Guadalajara because it's such a big city. I've been there a couple times. I don't speak Spanish that well, but when I'm there, I have no problem catching my Uber because, they have Uber there. So I Uber all around Guadalajara.
Yes.
I take my yoga class in Guadalajara. And the last time I was there, I went to my friend's wedding in a small town. It was 3 hours away from Guadalajara in a small town called Otlan. Do you know this place? Yes.
Ocotlan.
Yes.
Actually, I living in Chapala.
Oh, okay.
The lake? Yes, I'm living here. You can come every time.
Okay, because I like Guadalajara, so when I'm there, I'm going to hit you up. Like, I'm here.
yeah, definitely. I have actually 5 albums, but a lot of songs, a lot of singles, and a lot of songs coming up. I have a collab coming up with Norrisman, with Sharif, and by myself, alone. Yeah, strictly reggae music and dancehall, and a few hip hop too, because I like hip hop too.
Well, we're looking forward to all these collaborations and all these songs, especially the one with Norrisman. I'm hoping that your dreams come true and you actually get to work with Capleton and Sizzla. That would be so nice. And I know the people just want to know where they can find more about FABIO. Where's your Instagram? Where can they find you on Instagram?
Yeah, FABIO is JAHFAVIOMX. All social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, OnlyFans, everything. You can find me in that way. And we need the people try to hear a new music, So we have to be intelligent and try to hear a different kind of music.
And that's what I like about FABIO is that the message that you bringing across is a message that people need to hear. It's not just about the rhythm, like you said. It's all about lyrics and the message in those lyrics. So we give thanks that FABIO continues to respect the culture of reggae music, the foundation of reggae music. And also we're happy that FABIO is delivering reggae music. And again, FABIO, thank you for joining 91.9 FM KCSB Radio today. And we look forward to seeing you in California.
Thank you, and have a good night and keep the reggae music alive, please.
Yes, give thanks. Bless.
Bless her.
When it comes sign, I do play the tune card. Giving up is not an option, Man call Mr. Perfect, loot and fire. You know, see it.
Give it up is not an option. Give it up is not an option.
Yeah.
Like a champion in action. Give it up is not an option.
I saw the thing start, man. Me born in a Jamaica up a North Senton. From country go to town and me foot me walk on. I listen down beat and the Silver Heart gang. Black Scorpio DJ Assman. I feel run a rhythm for the little short man. Put a mic in a me and show me ready for talk long. Lyrics for your money, me go pull a fast one. Take a piece of food out of the boss and then me swing back a country like Tarzan. Dancehall vibes is a style and fashion. DJ business are my passion. Wash belly boy and me mother last one. Lucky thing she never give her up for adoption. Every ghetto youth a star rise up, black man. Champion in action.
Yes, champion in action. You're hearing a song that is a combination song. It's a song that's a combination song between Perfect Giddimani and Luton Fire. Produced by Sinky Beats out of Spain, and it's called Champion in Action. We love this song. It's on Chalice Palace Music and Giddimani Records. And actually, Luton Fire is on tour, and Perfect Giddimani is also doing select dates. So you make sure you check out their Instagram, Perfect Giddimani and Luton Fire, to see where you can see both these artists, and definitely their song Champion in Action we love so much. You've been tuned into 91.9 FM KCSB Radio. My name is Lady J, and of course we're going to do this again next week, so until then, make sure you come forward again Saturday 7 to 8 p.m. Make sure you live in love, move in love, walk in love, and keep loving your heart. Lady J.
So we tell the promoter, call the grand, and tell the selector guy to play the Johnny Osbourne song. We say, up on the rock I stand. Judge, I lick them over with his mighty.
Give it up is not an option.